Pareser, and today we're going to butterfly and cook a chicken. Usually when you buy a chicken like this, you can put it in the oven and roast it, and it will come out juicy in spots, but because it's rounded, sometimes it dries out in other spots. The way to get around that to a certain extent is to open it up and flatten it. That's called butterflying. So this can be done a couple of different ways. What we're going to do is simply open it up along the back and spread it out. You can do it with kitchen shears like this. You could even do it, depending on your chicken, just with some sturdy scissors. But I like doing it with a knife. I find I have a little more control over it. Lay the chicken out so it's on its stomach with its back up here facing you. Draw a line about 1 inch from the center on one side and then on the other. Now simply go down through the chicken and through the bones, nice and gently, till one side is free. If you want to see how it works with the scissors, it's very simple. Let me turn it around and work from the other end, but the same sort of thing. What you're doing here is simply removing the backbone from the chicken. You can use this for stock later on, or you can simply discard it. Now take the chicken and spread it open and press down a bit on it to flatten it. Turn it over, and let's remove the wingtips. And they can also be used for stock or discarded. Now we have a chicken that's flat and fairly even in terms of thickness all the way through. That's going to help it cook evenly, both the breasts and the thighs at the same time. A little bit of oil. And then you can add whatever spices you like. Salt and pepper, of course. And today, I'm just going to use a little bit of lemon pepper and some paprika. Of course, if you wanted to make it a Chinese chicken, you could use 5-spice. Indian chicken, use garam masala or curry. If you wanted to make any other kind of chicken, a Mexican chicken, use adobo seasoning. It's all very much the same. Just whatever flavor you happen to like for the night, put it on the skin side, and we've taken a cast iron pan and heated it up. We'll add another drop of oil so nothing sticks. You don't need very much. And then lay the chicken skin side down in the pan. Hear that sizzle? That's what you want to hear. But another technique that also helps is to weight the chicken. Let's take a little bit of tin foil, just lay it over the top, and we'll take another pan and just set it on top. This will press that chicken down onto the surface of the pan and get that nice crisp caramelization on the skin. Give it a couple of minutes, and then we'll transfer it. We'll turn it over and transfer it to the oven. While the chicken's cooking, let's clean up the board. Anytime you work with raw chicken, clean up as soon as possible and clean up completely. Although there's very little chance of salmonella poisoning, why take the risk? Wash all your boards, wash all your utensils in hot soapy water until they're clean, and then let them dry. Okay, the chicken's been cooking for a couple of minutes on that side. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. That's what you want to see, that nice caramelization. Let's turn it on to the other side and put it into a 350-degree oven. We're going to want to cook it in the oven for about 15 minutes per pound. This is a 4-pound chicken. It'll cook for about an hour. Okay, the chicken's been in the oven for about an hour. Let's take it out and look at it. Oh, perfect. Now we can simply take it. It's so well cooked it falls apart. And you can cut it into serving pieces as you like, either into quarters or into individual pieces as well. Skin is nice and crispy, the meat is juicy and perfectly cooked.